collective thing. I mean, it's been a long time coming, but I know a change gonna come. Oh, yes, it will. Now, those that got the on the background B, I mean, the whole wide world can motherfucker hear me B, but at the end of the day, I mean, like I told you, exactly how it was gonna be, and that I was gonna do this maturation publicly. Now, I done read a couple of these things, you know. I know you hear the spirit team out here, boo. I mean, putting it down for the public too. I mean, and they give me blow, blah, blah, beat. I mean, all of it don't come from me, so I don't be getting it funked up, G. I'm not the only one telling this story, you see. And a lot of that stuff I be hearing, I be like, I don't know, funk can think about this, G. I just be reporting, eat the news the way, you know, it come in be. I mean, but don't get mad at me. I'm just the gosh darn messenger, G. I mean, high ranking in nature, G. But I had to come down to a lower fucking station, B, because if I ain't come down here and see with my own eyes, B, the stuff these motherfuckers would have kept getting off, G. I mean, but at the end of the day, like I said, we are studying today, G. We gonna show you how you got where the funk you at, you see. Now, if you pick up on who was teaching it to the currents, B, well, deal with them according to knowledge, G. But what I would tell anybody you see is don't worry about them. Just keep them eyes fixed on me. Stay in that high vibration, G. Understand that, listen, this is the dawning of a new day. And why some of the stuff that we say out our mouth is cray, well, it is putting the world on display. Now, we might talk about some people that's like placeholders, be like, we're not talking about them. You're going to see when you start to see me talking about the memory and rewiring the brain, you know, thing. And if a motherfucker act like they was the originator be, well, then I'ma choke the fucking smoke out you, and you gonna wish you ain't fuck with me. But you know, I got that side, and it's a real thing. And so we in this port where we really tempering energy. Cause like I said, I got to be down here with motherfuckers, and I ain't really comfortable with you. See, I mean, I wasn't even talking about some Ibarasi up north. I mean, you ain't never seen no motherfuckers as funky as these motherfuckers down here. I mean, well, I mean, knowing a few, but that ain't got nothing to do with me and or you. I mean, the point of the matter be is that right here we are dealing with some real serious topics, B. I mean, how did we get to this state of affairs, you see? I mean, how did we get to a place where this expression that I'm showing in front of the world, G, came into being? And I told you, if you go back to the videos and check and see, that I was going to do this experiment and maturate right and live in color, G. I promise. I was even talking. Come on. But we got to figure out why these things are happening, because if we don't, well, we'll never get out of this loop. See, I'm trying to tell y'all, spiritual court TV is like, we ain't got to agree, G. Even though I don't think there's no real problems between them. That. I mean, but we should keep that on the cute day. I mean, at the end of the gosh darn day. But in real life, you know, they said, but all part of the process, you see. Walking through it manually. For those of you who don't know, Jay, I suffer with a rare autosomal dominant genetic disorder called HHD. On my page, I have one link asking for support, babe. And it's that you donate so that we can get a cure to this thing. But the options they got right now taking cancer medicine, babe, well, you know how I feel about cancer, G. At the end of the day, I wouldn't recommend it, see. Cancer medicine is just too funked up to do any healing, you see. It causes more problems than anybody on the planet need. But we're going to go through some things, you see, and look at why are we going through all of these things. And might as well go to the big ones, big. I mean, like maturation, maturing. Wasn't that part of my thesis, G? I mean, don't forget, I really am a true and living teacher, B. I mean, even though I didn't finish my own degree, don't mean I didn't finish a lot of them. See, come on, and come to phone. And you understand these other grooves. I mean, and this is where we break it free of, B. But at the end of the day, seriously, there is a way that this mindset came into being, and we have to really look at it. I mean, in the seriousness of it all. I mean, like I said, it's the minstrel show for me because that's what I'm witnessing in the world when I look out at it. And somebody said to me, "You got to know what's happening." I said, "Unfortunately, I mean, most people know Stanford University, learn to learn B. I promote that shit hard as hard can be because knowing how this brain works and neuroscience is just one of my things. I like knowing, I like being able to do, I like being able to be. But when I got into a critical situation with my health, I ended up having what was the equivalent of a traumatic brain injury. Now, I am healing me manually because people in the world being people both. But what the fuck else people gonna equal? And you know I'm telling the truth. I mean, at the end of the day, decided that they was gonna try to make me different. And Lord, look who's trying to pop through. But listen, this is how they do. I mean, we boo. I mean, there's only one body. Ain't that the truth? Come on, you got to understand now. Well, but anyway, page 241, 1316, maturation denotes the progressive development of the functions of the psychic apparatus, which is dependent on the genetically determined growth of the central nervous system in accordance with the environment. Drives are experienced and modified through the successful maturation of erogenous zones when the ego and the superegos function, which depends on sufficient development of motor control, perception, memory effects, thinking, and their synthesis. Lose their infantile character, a mature, total personality, relatively independent of external objects, is established. Hartman, 1958, noted. There is still another fact we must take into consideration when we try to check on what relations actually exist between developmental level and adaptations. The idea of a disharmonious precocity in the development of certain tendencies is familiar to us as a factor which is frequently pathogenic. But there is also the possibility of precocious development of certain ego functions. Among them, rational thought processes might be a causative element in the genesis of obsessional neurosis. Facts like these and some others mentioned before make me inclined to formulate conditions of health in terms of the equilibrium that exists between the substructures of personality on the one hand and between these and the environment on the other hand. So, our maturation is going to be affected by the environment that we find ourselves in. When we look at the socio-economic climate, my friend, I need you to understand what the funk is actually happening, G. I mean, you sitting here getting mad about something that don't even matter, B. You want to know about what, 1991, 92, boo? Who the fuck's back there? I mean, are you still there? Because I mean, it is 2026 on the calendar, B. But if you on that motherfucking timeline, you know it's dead. You're gonna get cut like a fish line, G. I mean, at the end of the day, you got to get up here to the present. But if we got to pull your ass, well, take the long walk, G. I mean, y'all know Jill Scott, one of my motherfucking favorites, baby. I mean, when it really gets right down to it, I truly am in love with all you see. I mean, the whole wide world, baby. Because what the world needs now is love, sweet love. No, not just for some, but for everyone. Lord, we don't need another mountain. There are mountains and hilltops still left to climb. And they truly are, B. But at the end of the day, who wants to be climbing mountains when we got the power to tell them to move. Unless your brain is not functioning properly, and we're gonna go through a lot of reasons why this happened, B. But we want to solidify the foundation and how it started, G. Because words get thrown around, I mean all willy-nilly, G, like narcissism, you see. Well, narcissistic tendency, well, that was created by psychoanalysts, B. I mean, they got together in a little club, but remember Dr. York said, watch out for no peas, B. I mean, because at the end of the day, it's a lot of power in the peas, you see. But I'll tell you, I'd rather you have power in your perception, B, than worry about the power in your in that part too, boo. Because at the end of the day, you might be inflicted with a succubus or incubus, B. And at the end of the day, since you know, like, no matter what side we on in this thing, I agree with those that say semen retention is the way. I also agree with those who say I'm going to be celibate, okay? Because in order for me to get through this chaotic, confusing maze, I mean, like I said, you can count me as the equivalent of the ancient of days. And at the end of the day, I assess all the branches on the tree of life, big. Now, if I told you that I was life G, you might have dealt with me a little bit differently. But at the end of the day, like Mikey G, I mean, we all got to learn these things. I mean, because you got some other energies that's real powerful, big. But hell, love and life, well, it don't get no more powerful than me, no matter what the fuck they tell you on Planet 3. This shit belong to me. So you can keep on telling the world what you want them to believe, see. But all that love the Lord, well, they love me. They self G. I mean, this is the part of maturation where I'm trying to make sure we get to, boo. And because, like I told you, curehht.org, be very, very important organization, you see, because it impacts me and all four that came out of me. And I mean, for us to have peace of mind, G, don't you ever think you know what I'm talking about, see. All of your assumptions made an ass out of you, but you won't make an ass out of me. You wanna know? Because you can't embarrass me, B. Kindness don't know no shame. I know how to be the best version of she or me every day of my life, G. I just worked out my personal infirmities that are being inflicted on me. I mean, by motherfuckers that don't have my consent, G. And I'm always going to express that publicly. We might be trying to find a way into agreement. I think that's the truth, too. But at the end of the goddamn day, well, you know they got to play with the image. Can't nobody see the goddamn real face of God, G. They got to see them. Oh, look, man. Oh, watch the eyes start switching, G. I mean, but remember, like I told you, I got the pictures, big. I mean, we not gonna play no motherfucking games, okay? We not gonna act like we know got no sense either, big. Cause it could be Mo Jackson, Mo Nelly B. It could be Mo anything. It won't Mo matter to me, cause I can tell you, G. I don't gotta worry about losing the gosh darn thing. I breathe when ain't no motherfucking air, G. Come on, and come the fuck on. I mean, but like I said, microdoses, G, of growing up, you see. And it's going to take doses of truth that's hard to receive. The way that the story is being told, they're just placeholders, be, I mean, representatives of things that are in the world, not the people, because we don't fight people, G. I don't know nobody's personal story, you see. I really do keep my eyes fixed on me. But since me is, you know, that other part too. Hard to believe I know it, boo. And all of those who belong to the position, well, all of those occupied too. Nobody can stake claims as the only me, because, well, ain't we all me, G? I mean, but there's a way to be me, and then it's me like you, see? I mean, at the end of the day, you either conscious of, this Christos and my spiritual court voice being, because you understand that no matter what side it look like, we understand. One body, G. Hand or foot, don't matter, you see. You can't say you don't belong if you belong, G. I mean, at the end of the day, one, unit, and the verse is me. I mean, at the end of the day, G, I mean, what you think I talk for so much? Because there's a symbiotic relationship between, trees and beings. And at the end of the day, if I didn't run my mouth and do all this, well, my plants would be dead already, B. But at the end of the day, motherfuckers like, yo, your plants got life in them too, boo. Hell yeah, I don't give a fuck what the fuck these people do. And they'll try to say that I'm a delusional fool, but at the end of the day, since I got EMF frequency readers, B, and everybody who's been to my videos know when I walk to the house on 3, you can hear it go beep, 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 beep. That's how I knew they was recording me. So when I hear my voice on the street, I understand. I already told you this was gonna happen, B. I mean, how the fuck I know the future, G? Well, not that I manifested it for me, but by the time we finish. And that too. But at the end of the day, I'm gonna be real respectful with it. I hope you can do the same thing too. I said, but it's very humorous to laugh out loud, G. I mean, that's one of the markers. Like a fucking human being. Kind of like the markers with the alcoholic essence being, I mean, the motherfucking hissing snakes, G. I mean, you better hit your motherfucking brakes, B, because if you come over here trying to fuck me, you gonna find out. I mean, and so this is what's actually being healed, G. The multifaceted nature of personality. But it's the way we got here. And I ain't letting nobody get away scot-free. Now, I don't ask nobody for nothing, babe. What's old, it need to come back, G. But I don't know nothing about all that Diddy Glover and all that shit, babe. At the end of the day, I'm talking about my motherfucking United Airlines money from 1979, G. When I fell out the motherfucking sky, you see. And at the end of the day, I don't give a damn what nobody say. If these mofos don't get me my propers, I mean, like Aretha Franklin, G. It's gonna be some issues, you see. Cause I won't even say stuff like that out of that because this is called the maturation, B. It is considering what am I gonna say out loud, G? I done said a lot of crazy stuff, but I already let you know that was what was being projected from the world, you see. But you gotta remember, the world hate God, and that's a real thing. So those that align with these principles and ideologies, well, they vibing real high, B. I know they would like to count me out, B, because they don't like the new addition that I've become, you see. But at the end of the day, like I told you, you notice I ain't got them black circles under my eyes. Thank you, Bobby Brown, for that preparation H motherfucking tip, B. He said, well, that's what I put on my eyes. They keep them from getting puffy, B. I mean, shit. He probably had to put them somewhere else, fucking with Puffy G. I mean, but y'all know, I ain't got no, I'm pulling it together, B. But this is what you call healing, you see. And the truth is what set you free. Now, these uncomfortable truths, I ain't got no problem telling them, B. Cause what the fuck you gonna do? The truth gonna be the truth. No matter who the fuck you be. You can be my goddamn mama, G. And guess what? The truth gonna come out. Just like Dr. York used to say back in the day. What you want from me? So, that's probably why certain things be happening to people, whatnot be. But what you gonna do, boo? Until we break these curses for real, and not just say we do, how you know you broke them? Because you don't no longer do what you do. Look, I see that big thick neck motherfucker trying to come through, and I be like, yo, bro, why you want to be all up in, why you all in my grill? Nigga, you don't pay my motherfucking bills. Can you, if you want to be real with me, G, I mean, you could send me my motherfucking money, B, and at the end of the day, I'll let your thick ass neck come through and chill out too. But until you do, motherfuckers screw you, your mama too, and everything that look like you, boo, even if it came from me. And God knows that's the goddamn truth. But if you did do some crazy shit, like that, not me, not he said, no, 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 no. He said, you got to go to a different household because no, 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 no. Well, yeah, not in yours, not in mine, baby. But please, let's not rewind things. I mean, we going forward, G. I mean, at the end of the day, motherfuckers out here wanna be lead farmers. I already done told y'all in my motherfucking no cars big. My daughter had lead poisoning, you see. And it was so high, the levels, her and her god sister Brianna G. And I mean, we used to have to feed these motherfuckers raisins. Like you couldn't believe to try to draw the fucking lead about their body big. And so when you coming out of these states, you see, where, you know, your mind didn't maturate properly, and you had these defects that needed to, be addressed, you see, but in ignorance. and motherfucking systems that didn't want you to succeed. Well, they didn't really do things properly. And so, as a parent, I had to learn how to be to get them through, boo. But it was a lot of times where trying to just give them food and go to work too. It got real hard. And then, just like everybody do, fall short of the glory of God. And then I got to get back up again and it'd be like, oh my goodness, we getting on, we getting right. And then another trip up, my friend. Now, I kind of stay pulled back from the crowds, you see, doing the internal work because this is really what it means to mature, you see. Now, when I go outside the street, motherfuckers know I'm a bad motherfucker G, and I don't take no shit from nobody, but I'm the most pleasant motherfucker you ever gonna meet. I'm going to love up on you because that's what I do unconditionally. And the truth is gonna be what it's gonna be. I know it hurt a lot of people's feelings to hear me say it, so for a minute or three, I'm gonna refrain, you see. But after that, hopefully, I can get through these reasons, Jay, why we going through this stuff, B. But I can tell you got to be careful about the power of that B. Come on, there comes the phone going.